sis, let me tell you.
Hey, it's your sissies. You're listening to Sis Let Me Tell You podcast. We're your hosts.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Jazz.
I've aged backwards, she told me.
Mm-hmm. When Jess doesn't wear a lot of makeup, she looks like a spring chicken.
But when I didn't have any makeup on, I was called Granny. So
when was this?
You don't recall? Granny can come on back.
Oh, then you didn't have on makeup?
No.
You had done something with your hair, maybe?
No.
Girl, I don't remember. But yeah, they thought your ass was granny-fied.
I'll never get over it. Anywho, how was your long weekend?
It's good for putting a foot in their mouth. So it's not just you.
Yeah.
My weekend, here I go messing with my hair again.
You can't
weekend
help
went
it,
fine. Good. It was long, just like I like it. Mm-hmm. And we didn't do a whole lot. Okay. Thanksgiving also was good. Also like I like. Thanksgiving was good. It was quick and easy. We drove up to Springfield, Illinois to be with some of Tracy's family, ate, and came on back.
Okay.
And we were in bed by 10 p.m. It was great.
Okay.
I mean, did we go to sleep at 10 p.m.? No, but, you know.
Okay, we don't need to know what you did once you went in the bed.
Your mind
don't
is
need
in the gutter.
any of this.
Girl, Call of Duty came out. He's not thinking about me, period. I do not see that man. He's in the basement.
I love that man.
How was yours?
Good. We had a good time. We spent Thanksgiving with James's parents and his brothers and his nephew.
Cute.
And
that's who was in that picture that just posted. In case
oh yeah, no, that's not our kid. That's it. We ain't got no kids. That's his brother's son, and his brothers are twins, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before. So
yeah,
everybody looked the same.
They all look Asian.
Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, we had a really good time. Food was bomb. You know that.
I already know.
You knew the food was going to hit.
What I know I missed out on was that dressing. Because I had dressing on Thanksgiving and it was not giving what Myrnie's dressing was giving. I'm just going to say that right now. And Myrnie is James's mom.
Yeah.
And
the gravy.
The gravy that goes
that
with
turkey
it.
Gravy.
That turkey gravy.
Fire. It's dynamite. I've never had a gravy like that.
I don't know if I have either. I don't do much with turkey. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, highlight your mama for them turkey wings.
Shut up. That made my nose squirt. Stop. Ew. I know. I'm sorry. It did happen though. So, James's mom, shut up. James's mom, I'm sick of you. James's mom makes this gravy. It's a white gravy. And it has pieces of actual turkey in it. Mm-hmm. And also like boiled eggs. Like it's just hard-boiled eggs. I mean, it is slamming.
Yeah, it is. And we've had some good gravy in our days. We eat good. So, yeah. James's family can cook well. Just
cooks down.
Overall, yeah.
And then we went to a going away party for one of our cousins. Shout out to Mia. We'll miss you, girl. Her and her boyfriend are moving out of state. And so it's a big deal because, you know, they all live in Austin, around Austin.
Girl, get to it. Your ass was drunk. That's all you want to hear.
I was wasted.
What's up with you getting drunk without me? Because every time I want to drink, you don't have enough room.
Well, don't stuff me to an oblivion and then ask me to start drinking.
Wow. So
I went there on almost an empty stomach. So drink slid down nice and easy.
We got to toast our cocktails before we get started.
You ain't got no fucking cocktail. But I did.
Cheers.
And not the logo. Not giving Five Guys their shine, but they ain't giving us no coin.
They've sponsored this episode.
Okay. I wish they had
ASMR. This is my ASMR voice.
Should we do an ASMR episode?
Bitch, we wouldn't be able to whisper for the entire time to save our lives. What else?
You like that, didn't you? But yeah,
sure.
so
Clicking. Sure. Yeah, loved it.
no, but yeah, this weekend was dynamite. Now, what I'm really gonna be mad at is going back to work for a full week. How dare they?
How dare they? Girl, the holidays is right around the corner.
I know. But
We gearing up. These weeks about to fly the fuck by.
I hope they do. Truly.
They will. They don't have a choice. They're sandwiched in between Halloween and Thanksgiving. They're right here. We started putting up some of our Christmas decorations tonight too. Pay was excited.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Tracy got them out while I was researching, I guess. I had mentioned it to him, and Gary, he went ahead and did it. Got everything out. So he was like, bitch, don't ask me for shit else.
And you better actually put these up.
And
don't play me.
Started. I do need him to put up the tree because it is heavy and cumbersome. Okay. I can help. But if he puts up the tree, I can get to decorating and stuff. And the baby keeps saying, trick or treat, trick or treat. She's still stuck on Halloween, girl. Get into the Christmas.
We
got her saying ho, ho, ho.
We've moved on.
She'll
Not
say ho, 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 trick or treat. It's cute.
That is cute.
It's cute.
Of course it is.
Well, we don't have much on the docket. How would y'all feel about that almost 2 hour episode last week? Did y'all like that?
We'll wait for a response.
Was it too long? We felt like there was just so much to go over, but
it was. But it's not like we were just sitting here not really saying much for 2 hours. Like it was jam-packed with information. So you should have enjoyed it.
Yeah. This week,
it's a little slimmer, but I think it's still fine.
Bitch, that's the heaviest pour of wine.
I didn't want to have to bring the bottle up here to refill myself.
I feel you. That's fine.
This is supposed to last. Now I'm already 2 gulps in and I'm 2/3 down. A third down in the cup.
Oh God.
So
I drank a lot of wine yesterday. I was very tipsy at a friend's house.
Ooh, love that.
Yeah.
So you got tipsy without me. So we're even.
Yeah, but I try to do that anyways. That's my main goal, baby.
Well, be a success. I don't know.
All right, let's get into some gossip.
Okay.
Ooh. Spill it, sis.
Okay, so now you can open up Instagram or Facebook to follow along with what we talk about, whether it be videos or pictures. So you'll know what's what. ASMR.
Well, I'm sure you all saw and read Teyana Taylor. We already knew that she filed for divorce from Iman.
Yeah.
Now, when it came out several months ago, she claimed that it did not have to do with him cheating.
Yes.
And now that the court records that the filing of her divorce, the paperwork has been leaked, people can see what she wrote and why she divorced him.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It was not supposed to leak. It leaked, sis. Everything leaks.
Oh, so she was trying to protect him. Okay, go ahead.
She was trying to protect him. It was damn. All right, I could tell you. I could read this verbatim down if you want me to, because it's quite a bit, but it explains
Miss Kitty
everything.
Boots down, girl.
Kitty Boots down.
I never have to hear her talk again.
Never again.
It's too soon. Sorry.
If that's not, what is it?
Black scent.
Black scent. I was gonna say black voice. I was like, bitch, that's not it. Black scent at its finest.
But it's not even something anyone would ever say. What are you saying? You mashing a whole bunch of shit you heard together.
She's heard all of these black terms or gay terms and then black terms, and then she's mashing them all together into one statement, and it's too much. Yeah, I don't know who we talking about unless y'all watch Big Brother. What's the girl's? What was her name? She's Asian. Blue. Kitty Boots down purr. It was like, it's too much. It's too much. I don't have a problem. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
This is from TMZ, since I'm going to be reading it verbatim.
Okay.
Plagiarism. Okay. Okay. So, legal documents from the divorce that were clearly obtained by TMZ were filed by Teyana to divorce her former husband. And she filed them way back in January. And that's 8 months prior to when she actually announced the separation. So they've been
so she's kept it under wraps for a while.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which is fine. She's trying to protect her family and all that.
Yeah, she ain't
it's
gotta
her
tell us
business
immediately. Yeah,
right. She's not Drew Sidora racing to the damn.
Oh my God.
To file.
That shit was hilarious.
That was funny. Okay, so it says in the docs, Teyana details the demise of their marriage, accusing Iman of being jealous about her fame and feeling insecure about being good enough for her, despite the fact he was earning way more playing basketball than she could have ever dreamt of making in music. So he's insecure. That's number one. Teyana claims Iman would grow annoyed when they would attend public events together and photogs would ask for him to step out of the frame.
Why? Who was asking him to step out the frame?
Photographers. They may say like they just want to get a picture of Teyana, and he's jealous.
It's not like he's a nobody.
But he feels insecure. He feels like her famedom is too much. That ain't it, sis. This is just
I know
peak.
It's not. I'm just confused. Go ahead.
Okay. She says when Iman signed a $40 million contract with the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers, in 2015, the same year he was also paid $8 million by the New York Knicks, he remained aggravated by her notoriety, jealous of her acting career, and insecure about being her man. That just does not give him. He just seems so confident.
I'm so stuck on the fact that Cleveland Cavaliers had that much money to give anybody.
This was back in 2015. Did they have LeBron at that time? Who knows?
Yes,
I'm sure they did.
Okay. That's crazy, but I think it's, he's going to hide it well. Period. He's only going to show these insecurities with her.
I could see that growing so annoying.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Teyana wanted to keep this private as long as possible, initially choosing to file with their initials. However, Iman's recent filing in the divorce proceedings included full names, thus thrusting everything into the spotlight.
I didn't know you
that's
could
the
do
only
that
reason why
with
we know
initials.
about it. Huh?
I didn't know you could do that file with only your initials.
Yeah. Maybe if you have a certain status or something, or maybe if you just request it because you want it to be sealed or private, maybe. Okay. Teyana claims that when Iman started sending her negative text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight, she claims he would pick fights with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then apologize. In the docs, which Teyana filed in Georgia, she says she now feels Iman was, in quotes, treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage.
Oh, gosh.
She also says, in quotes, began to intentionally dim her light for her. She began to intentionally dim her light for her husband to try to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage. And Iman, in quotes, became more and more angry, end quote, about her stardom.
So he was never going to be satisfied.
No.
So there's nothing to even work towards.
Right. Now listen to this. This is twisted. Okay. Mm-hmm. What's more, Teyana says she turned down recording opportunities and acting gigs because Iman, in quotes, did not want her to work, in quotes. But she says when she stopped working after giving birth to one of their kids, Iman complained about her not making money. Now, which is it? Which one do you want? Which is it? Hey, that is ridiculous.
Because it can't be both.
Goofy. No. And if I'm going to be off, I'm taking care of your baby. That's the best thing I could be doing. It's not like I'm just sitting up here playing with my fucking cooch. What you think I just had your baby. And if you want me to stay home, that's typically what men want you to do. Raise their kids. Barefoot and pregnant.
So there was no making him happy.
No,
period.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all.
No matter what
Teyana says she fought to keep their family together despite Iman being, this is in quotes, being extremely emotionally and mentally abusive towards her. That was in the court filing. She says he used her connections to get her Iman gigs in Hollywood as his NBA career wound down, but he says he, in quotes, unfortunately insisted on bickering, in quotes, to the point where in 2021 she began the divorce process. She ended up reneging it a day later. And then she finally got the courage to go ahead and file for real in January.
Oh, it sounds like she gave it her best effort, and she was like, "Look, that's all I had."
Yeah, I mean, you not happy. There's no way.
He needs to be happy within himself before he can be happy with somebody else.
And it's not, to me, and I'm not in this marriage. This is me truly speculating. But he's coming off as if he's not secure, but really he just wants to control her. So he's using his insecurities to control her. If that wouldn't work, then he probably wouldn't be so insecure. He wouldn't be acting so insecure. I don't believe he's truly that insecure. I think it's just a control mechanism.
Okay, absolutely. Control tactic.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
She claims Iman has been involved in multiple cheating scandals during their marriage and cites his DUI arrest and recalls the time in 2022 when he was arrested for a weed possession in an airport. Teyana also alleges Iman once crashed her Rolls Royce and fled the scene to avoid a second DUI arrest. Teyana says she tried to stay with Iman through thick and thin, but says he reacted with further cruel treatment and selfishness. After she secretly filed for the divorce, she says Iman insisted on them getting back together only to be lackadaisical and inconsistent and become involved in another cheating scandal, which she says was embarrassing and humiliating.
Of course it is. God. These Hollywood men are falling like flies.
And it's crazy because they had a show together. So I wonder if any of that played out on their show.
Like a reality show?
Yeah, girl. They had a reality show for years.
I had no idea. What was it called? Iman and them?
Iman and them.
You lying.
I'm lying. It may have had their last name in the Shumperts or something. Let me see. Don't give me the lion. Teyana. Ouch, my butt. Teyana. Show. Family show. Girl, what's this?
What?
We Got Love? Teyana and Iman?
Yuck. Okay.
That can't be it.
It sounds like it is, sis.
Girl, yeah, that's it. We Got Love.
We Got Love?
We Got Love, Teyana and Iman.
And nothing else, I bet. Okay.
He did respond.
Oh, okay.
He did respond. It was petty. Okay. Are you shocked about that?
A little, but he took that route. Okay.
Well, he responded on Instagram by posting a meme of Joe Budden checking his phone in the pool. Like, I can't be bothered with this. That was his response. And Teyana, Teyana posted a long thread about how she wanted to protect her family and how documents that were supposed to be private,
came out.
Weren't. But she asks that we keep, let them have their time because they've got kids and all she wants to do is protect them. Yeah, pretty much. So,
and his response could have been to, like fans or someone coming out talking, not necessarily Teyana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. There were people that had a lot to say about this whole situation. Fans of theirs. Somebody said, y'all notice it's never the man trying to protect their family image. It's usually them who cause the public embarrassment. And then the woman does everything in their power to protect them while the man stays silent. Don't care to clear it up or nothing. Shaking my head. Let him do it.
True. That's true.
Because she's trying to protect you. What she wrote in this document wasn't supposed to come out.
Right.
Because she definitely said that he was not cheating on her specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she calmed down a lot of the speculation. She was like, "Now, not too much of my best friend." Remember?
Exactly.
Like
memory.
She really like dumbed it down.
Oh yeah, because it could have went wild,
left, bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this ain't too good either.
Oh no, Jesus.
Jamie Foxx. Oh, I didn't see this. Oops. He's back, but I bet he wishes he wasn't. Okay, so he said, "Boo, back to sleep for this." Okay, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie.
And his real name, which I didn't know this, is Eric Marlon Bishop.
Yes, I knew that.
He grew up in the church. I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
He was accused of sexual assault in New York City, August 2015, by a Jane Doe. So we don't know who this person is, which is fine. Just that's what she'll be called. I had to break up my handy dandy notebook for this.
Ooh, okay.
The scene of where this assault allegedly occurred was at Catch Rooftop Restaurant in New York. And the scene is set like this. So Jamie was sitting a table away from Jane Doe and a friend. And he was sitting with Mark Birnbaum. I don't know how to pronounce that last name.
Him.
Shut up. That's the co-founder of the restaurant Catch.
Okay.
And they're sitting at this table and they're drinking.
Okay.
Okay. At 1 a.m., the Jane Doe approaches the table that Jamie and Mr. Birnbaum were sitting at to get a selfie with Jamie.
Okay.
Okay. He obliged and says in quotes, allegedly, in quotes, this is what she's saying. "Sure, baby, anything for you."
Okay.
Now that do sound like I ain't even gonna hold you.
Because I was just thinking like, sounds like
something he would say. Okay. Now that part I'm not gonna argue with you about.
Okay.
I mean, if I believe that you're okay, girl, too much. Okay.
Okay.
So then Jamie supposedly goes on to compliment her and say that she has a supermodel body.
Oh, okay.
And that she smelled good. Then claims that she looked
talking
like
about me, baby. This is my description. Model T, body T.
No, this next thing is gonna count you out the running, Miss Girl. Saying that
Let's hear it.
Saying that she looked like Gabrielle Union. So she's chocolate, Miss Girl, and you are not. Then, allegedly, Jamie guided Jane Doe to a more private area of the rooftop.
Okay.
Where he allegedly sexually assaulted her. Okay. Apparently, there was also a Catch New York City, girl, NYC. That's the name of the restaurant. I'm sorry. Catch security guard that witnessed the whole assault but did not intervene.
Oh, now that's interesting.
I thought so too. Also, and this security guard is also listed as a defendant.
Okay, I was gonna say, is he in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Then supposedly her friend came up to maybe a part of the rooftop, maybe where she's in. They could see her.
Okay.
And that's when the touching stopped. Now, she doesn't say anything about any details about where he touched her, how he touched her. She's just saying that he touched her.
Okay. I feel like I saw it online where he touched her or how he touched her.
Oh, okay. Find it for me then.
Yeah, I took screenshots of it, but mine was way less detailed than yours.
Okay. And after...
Okay, here it is.
Oh, okay. Please go.
He allegedly, they were in the rooftop where he allegedly placed both hands on her waist, moved them under her top, and started rubbing her breasts.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Okay. After he stopped, he then walked over to that security guard that was up there.
Oh.
I don't know if he said something to him or what, but this is allegedly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Birnbaum, which is the co-founder of the restaurant, the restaurant itself and the employees are also listed as defendants. Now, this is where I'm going to stop you. What the employees got to do with this?
Maybe they were around. Excuse me. And maybe they saw it.
Okay.
That's a bit much. That's a bit far.
It sounds a bit far.
The employees ain't got no money, baby. I can tell you that right now.
None. Who knows if they even still work there, huh? Yeah. This was in 2015.
Right.
Okay. She alleges that they breached their duty of care and enabled the assault to happen. Okay. This claim is on the heels of the New York's Assault Survivors Act, ASA, which is good for a year, which is the same act that Cassie used for Diddy. So basically, I don't know if it was the governor or whatever, but New York basically said, we're giving all adult survivors a year to bring forth any civil case that they want to for sexual abuse that happened at any point in time.
You kidding?
No, but you only have a year to be able to do this. Afterwards, it's done.
It's gone. Wow.
And so that's why Cassie did it, and a couple of other people that were assaulted, years and years ago or whatever, where the statute of limitations would have been up. And so this is a part of that, because this is 2015. It's been a long time.
Okay, I've got another one, but I'll talk about it later. Another lawsuit that must be under this.
Probably. Okay. And yeah, that was, yes. Okay. So now, the claims are that the Jane Doe still suffers from severe emotional distress and anxiety, humiliation, embarrassment, PTSD, and other physical/emotional damage. She's seeking trial by jury and suing for compensatory, girl, I can't pronounce shit, and my handwriting was trash, and punitive damages, sexual assault, abuse, assault, and battery.
Yeesh. So, okay. I mean,
what are your thoughts?
Could it have happened? Absolutely. Men get touchy all the time when they're drinking.
Oh, yeah.
So for him to slip his hands under and just touch her breasts and then remove them when her friend walked up, this could have been a 1 minute encounter, if we're being honest. So that's why I feel like a lot of people could have missed it. I don't know why she would expect for all these people to jump in, jump out, turn yourself about for her. But
right.
I don't know.
And I don't know, is it a security guard's job to stop someone who has their hands up somebody else's shirt? Or are they
Unless
here to
she was
stop
saying
fights?
Help or something like that?
Right. Like if she's just sitting there, maybe
was she
enjoying
asking
it?
for help?
Who knows?
Was she uncomfortable? Was he? Yeah. Was.
It's a club. Remember that time? Where were we?
Girl, them securities be for fights and fights only.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What club was it where this guy and girl were literally having sex on the floor? Was it Atlanta? That sounds like something that would happen in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Remember?
I don't know.
Okay, it was.
Girl, I thought you meant something we witnessed.
It was something we witnessed. Huh? Remember when we went out to a club with thou that shall not be named, and we told them to put on Jeremiah, but they had never heard of Jeremiah?
That wasn't Atlanta. That was in Chicago. No, that wasn't Chicago. Where were we? I remember that because we were with Lee and... Where were we?
I don't remember. I thought it was Atlanta. That sounded like something that would happen in Atlanta.
That we were in St. Louis.
Are you sure?
Because everybody in Chicago knew who Jeremiah was.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was thinking that we weren't in St. Louis because we were with that person. Mm-hmm. But, okay.
Mm-hmm. Ah, that's funny. Mm-hmm. Now I'm remembering something.
And they were literally fucking. He took his dick out. And we're like, wait, what? We've got to go.
That. The ghetto.
So, I mean, stuff like that, to me, I wouldn't be like, oh, ma'am, I'm not doing that. Mm-hmm. I may look over and be like, you good?
It's a rooftop restaurant. It's not a club.
It's at 1 a.m. This is turning into a club.
Okay. A lounge.
I mean, come on. You eating at 1 a.m. still?
Okay. We've done it before, sis. I don't want nobody groping my breast while I'm there, but
I mean, I'm definitely not victim blaming at all. I do not know this woman.
Right.
But I do feel like some of her claims may be a bit far-fetched, and that's the only thing that I'm arguing.
It seems extreme. But I don't know what he said to her or what she may have said no or stop, and he kept going. I don't know.
Right.
But we've all been touched on the booty and didn't want to be touched and stuff, So,
but we
I understand.
can't sue the people who did it because they ain't got no money. So.
And don't remember who it was, child. It's dark. But then again, Jamie Foxx is grown as hell, been grown as hell, and knows better. So you do it. You do the crime. You pay. Wait.
You do the time.
Do the time. You do the crime. You do the time.
Yeah.
You do the crime. You pay the time.
No.
You do the time. It's do the time both times.
Yes. You do the crime. Right? You do the time.
You commit the crime. You do the time.
No. That's not it. But I appreciate your effort there.
Okay. Wow. That sucks. Let's see if Jamie says anything about it. I don't never hear nothing bad about him.
And
no
that's
accusations.
What I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. I'm just like I just don't know. I don't think he's an undercover Diddy by any means. Like all this stuff is going to be popping out about him.
No.
It's just like, it was one thing that happened a long time ago that I'm sure he was in the wrong for, obviously, but I just don't see him as a villain.
No, I don't think he's a villain. He may have made a mistake, though.
Yeah.
Now, what I don't want is for a whole bunch of people to be coming out the damn woodwork after they see Cassie got all this money.
I can't take another one. Another one.
Just after they see all this money, not necessarily for Jamie, but just for anybody. I could see them saying like, let me try to get mines. I don't know.
Well, you have to have proof. You can't just say this person touched me in 2009 and then come with nothing. I don't know what proof she's going to provide. Maybe the picture, maybe the selfie that they took.
Well, I mean, if the bouncer, if he's been a defendant, he should be able to come and say like, yes, I saw it or no, I didn't.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, you have to prove that you even were in the same room with this person.
Right.
He's famous. When were you near me? When would I have been in the position to touch you?
But, fair. Okay, let's get into some drive-by, shall we?
Drive me on, baby. Speaking of driving and shouldn't be. Tiffany Haddish. This could have been a part of Maine, but we don't give a flying fuck about Tiffany, so she's in drive-by.
I really don't.
Gonna be very quick.
Okay, that's fine.
On Friday night, there were claims around 4:45 a.m. that there was a motorist who stopped in the road. This person was slumped over the steering wheel with the engine running. It was Tiffany Haddish. Damn. She was drunk. This was after a show that she did. She appeared at the Laugh Factory Hollywood's 43rd Thanksgiving feast and show. That was a mouthful. Okay. And she performed and all of that. And I'm sure she was drinking. And then she got behind the wheel and that's what happened. But this is not her first time.
You can't get no Uber.
There you go. Because what? Why are we dealing with this? And this ain't her first issue. She had a DUI in January of last year. Bitch, get you some help.
She shouldn't even have her license back yet. Don't they take it for 12 months?
I don't think so if it's your first one. Probably not. But she was released from jail after receiving a DUI citation. So
She'll have to appear back.
So now she got 2.
This ain't it. It's not over.
It's not over, but also, what are you doing?
Yeah, you need to get your.
Thankfully, she didn't crash. She just fell asleep at the wheel.
Right.
But
somebody could have hit her.
Absolutely.
She stopped in the middle of the road.
Absolutely. But at least she wasn't speeding and then caused a multiple car collision or some shit. I mean,
right.
It happens all the time. So yeah, she needs to figure out what's going on there and maybe don't drive as much.
There's just so many ways to like get home safely.
Avoid it. Where it's at. Girl, she could have Ubered.
Yeah. But she drove her car there, obviously. And I could understand you not wanting to leave your car somewhere public overnight without, but I'm sure you got people there working for you. Have them drive it home.
Exactly. Have them drive you home.
Yeah.
Girl, she was just like, all right, I'll see y'all. And then proceeded to drive away. Girl, who knows to where, and then fell asleep.
I want to say I was watching something and then they talked about there's a service that you can hire someone to drive your car home for you if you're wasted.
I think I've heard of this.
So I'm not making that up.
No, I don't think so.
So that's
I think I've heard of this.
I could understand why you wouldn't want somebody that you don't know coming to drive you home.
And you're drunk. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck you doing.
But I'm sure if you work for that service, they've probably done background checks on you. Yeah. You're dealing with like compromised people. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that works. So. All right, Cardi B.
Oh, what's good?
This one's more lighthearted.
Okay, please.
It always is with her. Okay.
Yeah.
So Cardi B is upset. She said that companies are using her likeness without her consent. And she ain't got time for it.
Oh, okay.
So on the 22nd of November, a commercial by USA Wellness Wave featured a voice that resembled Cardi B. And the commercial was promoting an alleged scam involving a card reloading scheme. So the ad, which was on Instagram, it was claiming to offer a stimulus-style payment program and used artificial intelligence, that's my nickname at work, AI, to generate a voice eerily similar.
No mistakes.
She don't make no damn mistakes. It used AI to generate a voice that sounded like Cardi B's. The commercial said this: "Yo, it's your girl Cardi, and I'm gonna show you how to put $16,000 in your pocket for free right now." That was a commercial.
Not a saying, yo,
it's your girl Cardi B.
The yo threw me off.
Okay.
But also, I am surprised that it actually said, this is Cardi. Mm-hmm. Because now you all done stepped in it. They could have used ignorance.
Yo, it's your girl. It's me, your girl. Or something like that.
You don't have to even introduce yourself. Just say what you're going to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cardi heard it.
Get your coin, Cardi.
She said, Mm-hmm. She hinted to legal action on Twitter when she saw it. Okay. And she said, this is what she tweeted: "AI is crazy." Mm-hmm. Shaking my head. "Another lawsuit that fell right on my lap. I love easy money."
You go, girl.
I love easy money. She got her this lawyer on retainer anyway.
Booked and busy. And he's about as rich as she is.
Yeah.
Because he's skimming it off the top. And honestly, I know she's probably not his only client, but honestly, she could be. He would be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Oh, no. Ooh.
So she has threatened to sue them. She said, "You're going to get sued and we're going to make an example out of you."
Oof.
She said, "Yeah, and that was a terrible AI voice, by the way. So yeah, bye."
You know, I feel like AI is something that in the past people have not successfully sued for. Like, remember, I think we talked about it briefly.
But for it being connected to a scam and they said it was her name. They said it was her
I don't know.
impersonating her.
I mean, I don't know. But because they can even use your likeness.
Yeah.
With AI, like the way that you look. Yeah. I think we talked about it briefly. It was this girl whose friend used her likeness in an AI video, and it was her having sex with somebody.
Huh?
It wasn't really her doing it, but people believed that it was her and caused her, I mean, distress, true distress. But she couldn't sue him because it's not really her. It was a mess.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah. So that's, I'm like, AI is tricky.
It's scary to me.
It is scary.
I don't
Very.
want nobody pretending to be me. If y'all ever see me or Jess out here doing some crazy shit, don't believe it. It ain't us. We're not leaving the house. You know that ain't us. Okay. Well, then blame it on her. It ain't me. I can say that right now.
Okay. This is a little bit of sweet news. Okay. Do you remember Zach and Bliss from Love is Blind?
Oh.
She's the mixed girl. I think she's mixed. And he was the white guy who...
Oh, yeah. The one that was weird.
The weird one, yeah.
Yes. On the most recent season. Yes.
Uh-huh. I'm not even going to try to pronounce their last names.
No need. We know
it is a nightmare. Both of them. And then hers is hyphenated. No. You know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know who you're talking about.
They're pregnant.
The one that was staring, he would stare at her. Oh, they're pregnant kids.
Yes.
The one that he would stare and, yes. Oh, girl, he picked someone first over her.
Yes. He picked Irina, that memory. Face one. Yeah. It was in this article, bitch. I didn't remember that.
Oh, okay.
But thank you for the kudos. Yes, he picked her first. That was trash. She kept talking about how he looked funny. Bitch, you look funny. And then he ended up and yanked Bliss back. Like, sorry, I kicked you off the show. Come on back, baby.
Right.
Baby, come back. Yeah. So I ended up at the end of the season really liking them together, though. I thought they were super cute. I felt like and perfect for each other.
Yeah, it seemed really genuine.
Yeah,
because honestly, there's somebody out there for everybody. It really is.
And they found it, baby. Yeah. So she has said, we planned this. We had actively been trying, but it was still definitely a surprise. Noting that she found out she was pregnant while Zach was asleep. She said that she wanted, I'm reading this from BuzzFeed.
Okay.
I wanted to do this big thing and make it this big surprise and buy all this stuff that said daddy, but I didn't have time to do all of that. So I bought a cake. I put I love you dad on it. It was a really sweet moment and he was confused at first.
Of course.
Which sounds about right. Yeah. But it was just so sweet. So they're pregnant and girl, you know that Vanessa Lachey is, I mean, she is.
We gotta Love is Blind, baby.
She is vibing up right now. She is so excited.
Everybody,
this is what she's been begging everybody to do.
Everybody that signed that petition to get her gone. Count your days. Count your motherfucking days.
Get rid of her.
Nowhere. And her wish came true.
Yeah, her wish came true.
Okay, this was interesting. We don't talk about Tyrese often. And the reason why I was like, well, I'm going to bring it to the table is because I kind of want to have a discussion after it.
Oh, I love discussions. Go.
Okay. So Tyrese is sued by an Airbnb property owner for excessive alterations to the rental property. And they're seeking over $25,000 in damages.
Wait a minute. This ain't going where I think it's going. Go.
Okay. So he rented an Airbnb in LA. Okay. He is accused of causing damage to this property by making excessive alterations to the home. The alterations include altering electrical panels, adding electrical outlets that weren't up to code, which is dangerous, painting a marble fireplace with a shiny gold metallic color, closing off doors and windows, and causing damage to the HVAC units.
Wait, what? How long was he staying there?
I'll get there. The homeowner's name is Tiffany Webb. Black.
Oh, yeah.
She said, no. She's the one that is seeking over $25,000 in damages.
Okay.
The property manager, Tracy Wolf, we don't care about who the property manager is, but Tracy Wolf talked to TMZ Girl, gave this information.
Oh, okay.
Tyrese agreed to pay $20,000 a month to rent this property for 6 months, a 6-month lease.
Wait,
I didn't even know Tyrese still had it like that. $20,000 a month?
What? And
for
he
a
still
rental
felt
property?
like he needed to update it? Go ahead.
It was a 5-bedroom estate in Woodland Hills. He moved in this February and shortly after began renovating the home. There was a clip that he posted to where he's basically showing like, I may have made alterations, but nothing is attached to the physical property. So he was showing, so she accused him of closing off doors and windows. Mm-hmm. He was showing in the video where there's a wall put up, but it's not touching the actual wall of the home. Like there's a gap. You can see like there's a crack there. So it's not attached to the property. Okay. He said, this is all temporary. My privacy and the safety of my 2 daughters is everything to me. So I don't know if he's boarding up walls. In the video, it was very strange. It looked like there was like an outdoor patio space of some sort, but it was covered, and he put like there was a couch out there, or maybe it was a garage, and a bed. Why? You got 5 bedrooms. Put that in one of them bedrooms. What are we doing? It looked very strange. And he was like, and there's the door, the patio door to come out. And there's the other patio door. Basically like it's not blocked. Here's my thing though. Okay, I didn't finish reading it. I'll go back. However, the property manager disagrees because he's saying everything's temporary, nothing's damaged. The property manager disagrees, telling TMZ that the renovations aren't just temporary to have led to damages, and he was asked not to make these alterations without consent from the homeowner, but he still did them.
Oh.
It seems additional destruction includes holes in the wrought iron gate and stucco exterior. Tyrese also allegedly attempted to have 22 banana trees uprooted from the estate, and then tried to hire another company for the removal when the gardener refused.
What?
Once I guess the owner gave Tyrese months to remove the additions, he stopped asking, like he stopped answering his calls and stuff. He said, dodge, swerve, boop, boop. No, I ain't answering. This is what's getting me.
Okay.
If you made all of these temporary adjustments to the home, you're supposed to take that shit down. You're not leaving it up for me to take down. I don't care if it's temporary or not. You're supposed to give it back the way you left, the way I gave it to you.
Yeah.
You're showing me in the video that there's nothing happening. These are temporary boards. Push them bitches down.
Move them. Yeah, move them.
Yeah, so I can have my house back.
This is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
What is temporary about adding electrical switches? Nothing. 2, why are you trying to remove these banana trees? But you concerned about privacy? Why would less trees give you more privacy? Go, Tyrese, because now you're not making sense.
You know how some celebrities do. They just like, they want what they want. And even if it's a temporary space, they want to make it comfortable for them because they live in there at that moment. Airbnb ain't your way to go, boy.
You can't go that route.
You should have rented an actual house or something. Airbnb ain't the way. It's temporary. It's all temporary. Hello? Especially if you ain't bought the damn property. Okay, so this is what made it interesting to me, because I know we've talked about doing like Airbnbs and stuff together collectively. And before this, I saw something on Instagram. This black girl was making like a series about She had 5 Airbnb properties and she got rid of all of them. And she was like,
she's
here's
sick of
why.
this shit.
Girl, it was a video. I should have sent it to you. I always do this. Okay. It was a video of her going through, showing what it looked, her Airbnb, one of her properties looked like after it had been rented. There was blood everywhere. Things were broken, ruined. The house was in absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. She was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. Things that were made personally for the home, broken. Just blood everywhere. Looked like somebody had, I think she said somebody had shit all over something and left it.
You're lying.
Like she was telling all these stories. I was like, you're kidding me. That's why the people love us after we rent.
Because we feel inconvenienced if something was broken, but we ain't do it. Like if we're like, oh, this has a snag or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, okay, well, we can come fix it. And we're like, no, it's cool. We're just letting you know. But like,
yeah, I don't want to be responsible.
But also if they cause damage, you just can collect more payment. No? I mean, the shit and stuff, that's just gross. Who wants to deal with that? But
I mean, you could attempt to take them to court, but how are you going to get the money? The card is charged. And I don't know if some of the fees cover like accidentals and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could take them to court, but that don't mean you're going to get nothing. You're going to be chasing. And you can't do that after every single renter either. I mean, people are in and out, in and out.
Well, that can't be common. People leaving their shit in a house and they're saying bye.
Sis, she said she had 5. She got rid of all of them. She said, I'm sick of their shit. Literally. So it must have been some wild stuff that happened.
Okay.
That's crazy. Anyway,
that is crazy.
Yeah, so that's why I brought that up. I was like, maybe we should reconsider. Or just start with one and just see how it goes. And then do it in an area like catered to like families or something, bitch. I don't know. I wouldn't want nobody partying. I wouldn't want anybody partying.
Do you want kids coloring on your couch? Because that's just as damaging.
I'd rather clean up crayon than poop.
True. But they can poop as well.
They can poop. Yeah, you're right. Anywho.
Ooh.
Is this next with me? Is it an update? No, it's you.
No, it's me. Girl, I was like, where are we? Your boy Drizzy Drake.
I saw this. Excuse me.
He just can't stay out of trouble. Drake got a new tattoo on his face. Now, the placement of said tattoo, might I add, was a perfect placement. It's almost not noticeable if you ain't looking for it. It's above his eyebrow and curves with his eyebrow. It is a word, and the word is mesquite. Let me read to you directly from Hip Hop DX. It says, on Saturday, November 18th, photographer Brent Core took to his Instagram stories to post a photo of the Six Gods new tattoo, which reads Mesquite. The tattoo was over Drake's right eyebrow. Eagle-eyed fans noted that the word mesquite is a common turn of phrase in Toronto and comes from the Arabic word miskin. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I'm not sure. Which is, no, I'm not going to spell it. The word derives from... Girl, I will get in the weeds.
Rabbit hole. I know.
In the weeds.
I know.
Okay. The word derives from the classical Syriac and means poor or misfortunate. The Toronto slang mesquite, a derivative of that Arabic word, comes from a large Somali community in Toronto. Who knew? Who speak a dialect of Arabic, and it means around the same thing.
Okay.
Now, not everybody was a fan.
What would be his reasoning for getting that?
Oh, I don't know.
It's
a Toronto slang. So I don't know if they're using it like ironically or not. I mean, I don't fucking live there. But a lot of people were not a fan.
Okay.
But he don't know who he is, so he's just grasping at straws. Somebody said calling Drake's Miskeen eyebrow tattoo Toronto slang is as unserious as it is inaccurate.
Oh. Poor or misfortunate. Yeah, why would he?
I don't know. Or even like pitiful, hopeless. Like it's not a positive phrase.
No.
Somebody else said.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
The second definition is used to describe someone who is a sweet or innocent person.
Oh. Okay. So maybe that's where he was going with that. That's not where anyone else went, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no one took it as
maybe
that.
Because they're from Toronto and they're like, huh? Maybe he's like trying to, because that's where he's from. Maybe that's what he's like, his upbringing, he was poor or misfortunate. And now kind of like a reminder of where he came from, maybe?
Sure. I would love to hear his take on it.
He'll speak on it at some point once he does some research.
Yeah. So this one person says, I hate that I think Drake is hot, and I hate that the face tattoo didn't change that for me.
I liked it, actually. I saw it. Couldn't see what it said in the picture, but I liked the way it looked.
That's because you have a crush on him as well.
I don't have a crush, but I'm not blind.
Somebody else said, whoever let Drake get that tattoo is a menace.
He's a menace. Drake is a menace. Yeah. And he knows he is, and he tries to be.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So anyway, he's in a little bit of hot water for this.
Okay, interesting. I have an update. It's about Diddy. It's Diddy. Oh. Well, first, there's two things. This is layered. I could be quick, though. They don't have to be that long. 50 Cent. Troll of all trolls.
Oh, yeah. He's the grandfather.
He took to Instagram on Friday. And decided to post a screenshot of Diddy from a TMZ article that read, Diddy sued by third woman for rape, choking. I should have started with that, actually. But yeah, now that I'm saying it, I should have started with that. That's okay. His caption read, this is 50 Cent. And another one, these are lyrics. You must be used to me spending and all the cheap whining and dining. He put winding, but I think it's the you must be used to me. Yeah. Whining and dining. And another one. And then it's playing the song with Biggie and R. Kelly, and R. Kelly's, and so I'm sure that was.
He's like, you next, buddy.
That was by design, I'm sure. Girl, he posted that, and then I saw an old clip came back around since Cassie sued Diddy, and it was a 50 Cent, and I think he had called into a radio show or something, or maybe he was there, but I didn't see the actual video. All I could hear was the vocal of him talking about. He said that back when Diddy was dating Cassie, he received a video or pictures or both of Cassie with other men. And he saw it and was like, whoa. So he sent it to Diddy like, ain't this your girl? Like, y'all good? Diddy came back and was like, oh, thank you, man. Who sent this to you? He didn't have like a, oh my God.
You're kidding.
He didn't have like a normal reaction that you would have if your girl was caught doing some of this. So he said at that moment, he knew Diddy had something to do with it. Girl, this clip was from a long ass time ago. And of course, people are digging back, looking back at stuff.
Yeah.
And 50 Cent is going to always tell you something. He's been calling Diddy out all these years about being gay and all of that. His parties and stuff. So yeah, that came out recently. It's resurfaced.
You know what? I saw an old compilation of clips of Diddy being just strange.
Yeah.
Is that what you're about to say something about?
Nope.
Okay. There was one clip. I know what it was. It was a Just Hilarious video. So she was like making commentary, but also showing flashbacks. And there were just clips of Diddy just being strange. So like he's on a radio show with Fabulous and some other people, and he's calling people daddy on the radio show. Yeah. And Fabulous looks,
we talked about that before,
comfy. Yes. But then there was another clip where Justin Bieber was still in the phase that one where he was an absolute baby. Yeah. And he's like, oh man, you used to come to the house. What happened? You don't hang out anymore. And he was stuttering. He was like, well, I and when you he was absolutely stuttering, trying to come up with a why I ain't called this grown ass man.
Right.
He was just like,
to hang out.
Yeah, you know, I don't think I ever really got your number. And so then he was like, do you want to put your number in my phone? Girl, scary. And then it was another clip of him. He's sitting down. I don't know if this is like, it has to be some type of interview, but there's other people in the background. And he's talking, and then he's interrupted by something, maybe music. And you could see him about to react. This isn't that old because he refers to himself as Love, and you know that's a new thing. He said, oh man, turn that off or whatever. He was like, you know, I'm Love now. Before I probably would have thrown you out a window for something like that. Now don't get to joking, because that's come out about you.
Yikes.
It was a mess. I was like, oh, he's been strange for a while.
Girl, they didn't open up this law. People are literally coming out the woodwork for this nigga. Damn, I'm tripping.
Not
for
enough.
My words. So there's been another lawsuit against Diddy.
Oh God.
It said the third sexual assault lawsuit. What was the second one?
Maybe it's one that's not public.
Okay. I was trying to count. Like, I know Cassie. Who else said something as of lately? Anywho.
Unless it was a long time ago. Something.
This is from a long time ago. A long time ago. But I'd have to think back, I guess. This was also a Jane Doe.
Okay.
Situation. It is, let me just read it. Sean Diddy Combs is facing another lawsuit claiming he sexually assaulted a woman along with Aaron Hall back in the early 90s. The woman, using the name Jane Doe, says she and a friend met Combs and Hall at a music industry event. They claim both men were overly flirtatious, offering them drinks throughout the night. After the event, Jane Doe claims that they were invited to Aaron's place for an after party. There, Jane Doe alleges she was pressured into having sex with Diddy, and then Aaron forced himself on her too. And the file claims, in quotes, after Combs finished doing his business, Jane Doe laid in bed, shocked and traumatized. As she was in the process of getting dressed, Hall barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced Jane Doe to have sex with him. She alleges she escaped from the apartment and found out her friend had a similar experience. A few days later, Combs allegedly got violent with her. The lawsuit also includes MCA Music Entertainment and Geffen Records as defendants. This case is filed under the Adult Survivors Act. That's the one you were talking about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So we'll see.
Not them
more,
trying to
I'm
run
sure.
a train on these two girls.
Girl, I had to look up who Aaron Hall.
I don't know who it is either.
This is on Baller Alert.
Was he ugly?
Is he?
I mean,
booger fied.
Are you lying? Who is this?
Let me look him up real quick. Because I was like, who the fuck is Aaron Hall? And I'm pretty sure he's a 90s. He had to be an artist of some sort. But he don't ring a bell and he don't look familiar to me. People are going to shame us.
I'll look it up.
We're never black enough.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah. I accept me.
I do too. Tracy's probably gonna be shamed. James
You may not know who he is.
Yes, he does. I guarantee he does.
You should have asked before you brought this to the table. That's you bad.
I was busy. American singer. Okay. Now, what did he sing?
Yeah, give me something, because
he's 59 now. He's from the Bronx. Oh, he was in the music group Guy. Oh. Okay. Ooh.
Okay, so he felt good about himself at that time. Got it.
That's clear, and hopefully he wasn't as greasy.
No, I guarantee he was.
So he was in the group Guy, and the songs that he provided lead vocals on were Groove Me, I Like that one, The Way You Kiss Me When We're Playing.
No, that is somebody else.
Game. Who is that? That's not Guy?
Else. I don't think so.
I think it is.
I thought that was a woman.
And Piece of My Love. No, that's a guy.
Kissing Game.
It's a group, I think.
Hang on.
That's not a woman. Don't embarrass us. Guy. I like. Oh yeah, it's three. It's three guys.
High Five. Not Guy. This is I Like. Is it I Like? Yeah, that's the song. The Kissing Game is High Five. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Okay. Which I also like that song. So.
I merged both of them together as one song.
Girl, everything you do to me, you know I like it. Don't stop now.
Okay, enough. Where's your neck? It disappeared into the top of your sweater.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, we get it.
That was funny.
Was it?
I just got lightheaded.
I knew it. I could tell. Because you did too much. I did too much.
Okay, you ready to switch it up?
Yeah. I like to switch it up.
To switch it up.
Switch up.
This is a public service announcement. A motherfucking PSA.
Okay, we are doing PSAs this week. Because y'all know we be running out of stuff to do. PSAs. PSA. You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
This is something that highly annoys me.
Okay. There's a lot of things that highly annoy you, but
Correct. This is one of them, a major one,
all
because
right.
it happens on a daily basis. PSA: normalize not using ma'am or sir. We are long past the days of this. Does everybody
Really?
got it? Okay.
Are you younger people calling you ma'am?
Anyone. There are people that are older than me that call me ma'am. Stop it.
I will say ma'am if I'm in a store and someone's working and I can't get their attention. Ma'am, I may say that. Or
I'll say
excuse me.
I'm going to say excuse me every time.
I guess with gender.
I'm not doing
like
ma'am
that,
or
we
sir.
shouldn't be
Never. Especially if it's somebody I do not know or am not super familiar with. I'm not doing it.
Why is that?
Why is what?
Why are you not doing it? Why are you saying no, don't do it. Don't use it.
Well, besides the whole not everybody conforming to hetero standards and aligning with the normal gender roles. But also it's just it gets on my nerves. When we were growing up, yeah, ma'am and sir were used a lot more, but it's usually to address someone who's older than you, to respect your elders. I'm not even that old to be considered a ma'am unless you're 5.
Granny. Oh, yes, you are, Granny.
Okay. Unless you're 5, I am not a ma'am to you. And if you're older than me, I'm definitely not a fucking ma'am to you. Stop.
So somebody
Stop
called you
doing
ma'am recently.
Every single day someone calls me ma'am, and it's the same person.
Somebody you work with.
Yeah. You don't even have to say that. You already know who it is. So, yes. Bye. Okay. So it's just so dated. Let's move on. Find more creative ways to get somebody's attention or to address them.
I don't mind it. I think it's cute. I think it's endearing.
Okay. Because
when
you're
I
stuck
worked
in the
at
50s.
The university, I used to get some students every once in a while. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you could just tell that's just how they were raised. And
they're younger than you.
They are younger than me. They're college students, but they're not that much younger than me. They wouldn't be my kids. I ain't got no 20-year-old.
Well, wait till a mid-40s person comes up to you and says, ma'am. Let's see how you feel. Come back to me then.
Yeah, that's weird. But Tracy wanted us to pay saying ma'am and sir. And I was like, the answer is no. I mean, is it sweet? Yes. But I don't want him to be like too conforming. Like he can be sweet. He says yes. He looks you in your eye.
Right. There's other ways to be.
He's respectful. And everybody always comments on his manners. Please, thank you. But we don't have to do the yes, ma'am, yes, sir thing.
Let's give it a rest, everybody. Yeah. It's over.
But I can understand why people were raised that way. Because Tracy still says yes, ma'am and stuff to certain people. But it's a respect thing. Like you said, like his elders. So
happy for him. Normalize not saying it. Thanks.
She said no. Okay, well, I don't think I've done either one of these.
Okay.
Did I tell you about when I went to CVS recently? What? Okay, cool. So I don't think I've done this.
I don't think so.
I go to CVS really often. We have one on the corner of right outside our neighborhood. So if I need just something quick, I'll stop in there instead of stopping at arm and a leg Wally World. Yeah, you gonna pay an arm and a leg, but you paying for that convenience, and it is convenient. And they have the self checkout, so I'm like in and out in a jiff. Sure. The receipts are ridiculous. Have you ever shopped at a CVS?
They're so
Bitch, them receipts are a mile long. A mile long. They actually print out the coupons, one after the other. Now I think they have the option to where you can get it sent to your email. Or if you have the app. I'm not downloading the app. You got to be crazy. CVS?
Oh, the app. Oh,
I don't want the app. To do what with? But
you're not holding on to these paper coupons either.
No, they also get tossed.
So, really, it's a wash. You might as well just have an option to select, no, I don't want any coupons. No, I don't want them emailed to me either. Neither.
Well, now they give the option to
I want to pay
full
price.
Have to get a paper receipt. You could say no receipt or whatever.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm going to choose every time.
That saves paper, yeah.
I hate receipts.
No receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm not good with paper coupons. I'm not going to remember to bring them.
No.
I may have them. They'll be at home. I'll save them.
And they persist to rot.
Yeah. They expire every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one is relatable. Okay. I didn't write it recently, but it is something that did happen recently.
Okay.
PSA. Any messages that I receive, text, email, Instagram, if it starts with FWD colon, FWD
forward
colon, it's going to get ignored. I don't care what it is.
2 forwards. That's a granny sending that to you.
It's getting
That's
ignored.
Your mother. That's your mother or an aunt or somebody.
Correct.
Forward. Please forward this on or you'll be unlucky for the next 7 years.
I'm going to be an unlucky son of a bitch because I'm not forwarding this to anyone. We received a message recently from a relative that was a forward, and it was absolutely a message they could have thought of on their own. But they left the forward part at the top. You couldn't have thought of this message? This was what you were like, oh, I gotta forward this. Huh?
I think they saw and they were like, oh, that is sweet. Let me send that to my relatives.
I don't care.
It takes the thoughtfulness away.
Yes. It's now it's
If
like,
we're being honest.
you didn't even.
If it was something cute that she couldn't recreate, that'd be one thing. But it's truly just 2 sentences.
Right. But also it's like, okay, if they wouldn't have come across this message, would they have said anything at all? Because that's where you can also miss me. I didn't need this.
I think so.
Okay.
Because they usually text us every time. Last one, PSA. All right. Ice in drinks. Ice is just as much of a nuisance as bones in fish when you don't have a straw. They're a nuisance. All they do is knock your lip, and then you just fighting to get just a little bit of liquid that's left in the cup. If I do not have a straw, I do not want to see any ice. I'm not an icy girl anyway.
At all.
I don't want ice in any of my drinks. If you're getting a fountain soda or whatever, it's going to already be cold. There's no need for ice to water down and take up space in my cup. No ice. I'm a no ice
of
girl.
the drink that I asked for.
Water, I'll do ice in water. If I do not have a straw, I do not want this fucking ice. It will sock you in the lip every time.
Every time.
And it will get in the way. Mm-hmm. You know what I absolutely hate ice in the most? Boba. Because then you blocking my blessings. I can't get to them last boba balls at the bottom because the ice is holding it captive.
And once the ice melts so much, that big straw that is for getting boba up will get strange ice pieces, and it chokes you.
Yeah, I don't want that.
It sucks up with power.
So I have to wait till I get home to dump the ice to get the 3 last remaining bobas because I refuse to throw them away.
Mm-hmm. I won't.
Now, one of my favorite boba places does put ice in their boba. And
I get it.
Sometimes
typically the boba is warm.
Yes.
I understand why it's happening.
I do too.
I still disagree.
It's just annoying.
I don't want it.
It's annoying. Strain that shit. I don't care what you got to do. I don't want it in my glass.
Give me a shaker. Give me a shaker cup.
Yeah.
And then get that ice up out of there.
Not maracas.
You know how they do the shaker?
Shaker. To the
like, you forgot your bling. Jasmine. I don't know why I move my body, but that's exactly what I think of when they do it. It's like they're shaking.
It's just a shake, sis.
No, but I've seen them do it in a rhythmic, and their body also moves.
You did it slow.
Out to the I to the N to the J. Okay. Yeah. So they could do that and then leave me alone. To be fair, give me a good shake and then let's move on. They're not going to do that.
But you know who doesn't have ice in there? It's Corner 17.
They don't, but they
do not put ice in there.
I don't like.
You just haven't found your favorite.
No, I don't like them.
Have you ever done one of their taro ones? You did last time.
Cool. It was cool.
It wasn't the best. I like theirs because theirs is rich. I think you should get what I get, the Earl Grey. You know, I love an Earl Grey. Mm-hmm. And then it's got the brown sugar too. And it's like, but then they also have the cheese tea. So it's just not as sweet.
Yeah.
But your favorite was SLMTY, which is the one with the ice.
Oh, yeah, baby.
We'll get that when you come. Jess and Jane's supposed to be coming for Christmas. I'm so excited.
We'll be there.
Girl, in the episode, so I can go night-night.
No. It's 10 p.m. Who's surprised? Have y'all seen that movie Hot Chick with Rob Schneider?
Nigga, please. I'm just trying to meet you halfway.
It's a classic.
It is.
Okay. Follow us on Instagram, Threads, TikTok at SLMTY, Let Me Tell You podcast. Join our public Facebook group. You can get in there and just chit chat with us about whatever. Talk about the different topics we bring up. Sometimes we do polls in there. Just get in there. Damn. Mm-hmm. It is Sis Let Me Tell You podcast group. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sis Let Me Tell You podcast. Big shocker there. When you're scrolling this week on social media, if you see something that you want us to cover, tag us in it, send it to us in the DM. We'll talk about it. We enjoy that.
Yeah.
Before you leave the app that you are listening to us on or watching us on, give us a 5-star rating and leave us a glowing review.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, ma'am.
Hated here.
Thanks, ma'am. It was nice recording with you, ma'am. I'm going to be calling you ma'am just because. All right, y'all. Have a good week. We'll see y'all. Bye.
Bye.